Welcome to Every Screen. Just to let you know there's a spoiler ahead. In the Equalizer 3, Robert McCall returns to execute harsh vigilante justice, this time against the Camorra, a ruthless, organized criminal gang modeled on the real-life group of the same name. As the franchise's last episode, the Equalizer 3 required a suitable adversarial force to bring McCall's long-running narrative to a close. McCall, played by the renowned Denzel Washington, has been serving justice on behalf of the downtrodden against progressively stronger adversaries since the first Equalizer film in 2014. In the first film, McCall fought a violent Russian gang in order to save a little girl. When the death of a friend and former colleague set the events of the Equalizer 2 in motion, McCall enlisted the help of a team of highly skilled assassins. The Equalizer 3 movie, being the last episode, required a larger and badder opponent, not just to send the trilogy out with a boom but also to confront McCall after an established history of adept vigilantism. Antoine Fuqua, the director of the franchise, did not disappoint in pitting McCall against a prominent foe to conclude the trilogy. As McCall faced out against the Camorra, who mirror the cold-blooded, real-life syndicate they're based on, the Italian mafia villain plan in Equalizer 3 and what they want Vincent Quaranta of the Camorra with a henchman in Equalizer 3. The Equalizer 3 begins with McCall alone blasting his way into a fortified winery in Sicily in order to reclaim money taken in a cyber heist. In addition, he discovers that the Sicilian vineyard plays a greater part in an illicit drug traffic that masquerades as routine commercial operations outside of Italy's coast. Determined that there is a larger, more nefarious agenda at work, McCall phones CIA operative Emma Collins, Dakota Fanning, from the beach hamlet of Altamonte surreptitiously. The two soon learn they'd become entangled in a wider plot hatched by Italian criminal boss Vincent Quaranta, Andrea Scarduzio, and the Camorra, while Collins and a team of CIA agents discover Captagon's psychostimulants and millions of dollars in cash concealed in the winery. McCall maintains a low profile in Altamonte, despite the Camorra's regular crimes against the town's residents. However, when McCall discovers that the Camorra are using coercion, murder, and trafficking to take over Altamonte for economic objectives, he can't help but become involved. What follows is a war for the tiny Italian town, in which McCall must overcome government corruption, threats against Altamonte, and the people he's grown to love, and the unlimited resources extorted by the Camorra. The Camorra is a genuine Italian mafia. Origins and history. Goons from Camorra in the Equalizer 3. The enemies in the Equalizer 3 were inspired by the real-life Italian mafia-style outfit of the same name. The Camorra, Italy's oldest and greatest criminal organization, has inflicted devastation in and around the European country through networks of clans. Camorra clans have been involved in a wide range of illegal activities since the 17th century, from smuggling and counterfeiting to drug trafficking and money laundering. They've also committed more heinous crimes, such as kidnapping and murder. The Camorra grew over time into a sophisticated criminal organization with strong hierarchical structures that fostered a growth in criminal agenda and an overall presence in Italy. The Camorra is regarded by the Italian authorities as one of the most serious dangers to Italy, and they are still responsible for much of Italy's organized crime. While the Camorra menace has been removed from Altamonte at the conclusion of the Equalizer 3, the development and expansion of Camorra clans in real life remains a major issue for Italy and nations worldwide. Equalizer 3's mafia is how true to the real Camorra syndicate in the Equalizer 3, Robert McCall appears. Despite the fact that the Equalizer 3 is a fictionalized description of a vigilante taking on such an organization, it is very realistic to the Camorra's inner workings and objectives. In reality, in a narrative twist reminiscent of the Equalizer 3, Italian authorities captured a shipment of nearly 80 million ISIS-made Captagon tablets from the Camorra in the summer of 2020, via CNN. In the Equalizer 3, the Camorra is shown colluding with Captagon exporters to benefit from the illegal drug trade. The Equalizer 3 depicts the Camorra in an overall truthful light in terms of some of their broader organized criminal ambitions, as well as how the Camorra enacts such tactics, threatening local populations and law enforcement, recruiting young people to the cause, and employing disproportionate force to carry out terrorist schemes are all hallmarks of the genuine organization. The Equalizer 3 is classified R because the Camorra is a brutal monster that Washington's McCall character must match in order to bring the organization down.